Hey, good morning. It's my birthday today. I'm going to go out and buy myself a couple of pens and a piece of paper with lines on it because I'm in life. Without lines, I'll be writing all over the place. My mouse will just be jig-jag and I won't be able to do anything. But right now I'm reading out of the book of Acts 13, Acts, facts, looking on back, whatever you want to do to it, ACTS, stack. You got a big stack? This is what I'm going to read. Men of Israel, and you who fear God, listen. The God of the people of Israel chose our father and made the people great during their stay in the land of Egypt. And with an uplifted hand and arm, he led them out from it. For the period of about 40 years, he put up with them in wilderness. Now, put up with them in wilderness 40 years. 40 is the game of Monopoly. That's one circle. That's one part of life. That circle is done and over. Okay? There's another one. Equals 80. And then there's another one. 120. 1 and 2 is 3. 3 omega. By 15 is 45. 4 and 5 is 9. 4 by 5 is 20. It says it. It's part of the creation. It's one of the circles. So it says down here, God got rid of 7. He got rid of 7 tribes of 12. Not counting his one tribe, 13, because God owns the whole bunch, makes 13. But when he got rid of 7 tribes, it's because on the roulette wheel of 1 to 36, he got rid of this. 6 on the front, 1 on the back, because 6 God is now not on earth. The people in that time, they were able to connect more with God. Okay, that's why it was like the way it was. But then they took away this dice, the 1 from the 6, in order to replace it with the 2 to the 5. 2 to the 5 up makes 6 around. Now man plays 6-3 creation, up 4 of the 1 spirit, because we put it on the side now. 5 is now up and 2 is minus. 5 minus 2, 5 plus 2, 7 and 3, creation. So God took away the first dice. So that means if you take away the first 6, the next one after 6 is 8, because it's not 7, it's 8. It's in between 7 and 9. So we choose the in between. 8. Is right here. This over here, okay, well, this one over here, the 7 card, when you take away, okay, the 1 and 6, which is all the way up to 1, and then the second level is 2, and then 3, 2 and 5. This is the 8. The next one is the 11. The next one is 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, 29. Chakras are over. They took away the first cube because they went on the second cube. 6 and 6 is 12, 6 and 6 islands. So when he took away 7, there was 5. If you take a look at this dice, 6 and 1 is 7, 1 and 6 is 7. But on this side, 2 and 5 is still 5 because the 2 dots go in the corner. When you do it to the 4, the 3 dots creates 7. You take it away from the 4, it creates 1. 1 to 7, A and G, the gates of the Spirit. But all the numbers on here, except for 1 and 6, all become 5. Those become our walls surrounding us. Why? Because if 5 surrounded us everywhere, it would be a V. And all of these corners would be a 1. It would turn into M, 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 M. Except the 4th M is opposite of the first M. So you only go 3 M's. It's 39. Then when you add it together, it's 52. 5 and 2 to come back to the beginning where we started from. To remind us of 5 and 2 on the top and on the bottom. So, when we do this, it says 5, 7, 7, 5, because two sides are talking for the other side. This 4 and this 3 is a 5. The corners are doubled. 5775 says agates in 2 years. 5775 says 75,075 moons have passed, not counting the leap year, because our birth is that leap year. So I'm not counting it. I'm counting everything else. The leap year is counted in my life. I add it on at the end. Don't forget, if you have 4 pieces, use 3. The 4th one will be a complete opposite, negating the first one, or reducing it or hiring it. 1 across from 6 is 7 or 5. 1 above 6, 101. 101 on 6. 1 and 6 is 7, 6 minus 1 is 5. That's it. The cycle that I'm talking about usually ends up 3 years previous because of creation, 1.5, 1.5. That's why in blackjack they pay 1.5. (3 BC, minus 3 plus 3, Christ is born, making this year, 2015, making the calendar start in the year 3757 of Christ. 57, 3 by 1957, a moon cycle. I'm not giving you all the information because there's a lot of information. But believe you me, when I add, subtract, divide, and multiply, I come up with that answer, and those answers, each number has a meaning. And the combinations have a meaning. So we can keep making a story. But for now, just to know what 39 can represent, the 7th inning stretch. 21 outs, 18 outs, 39. 39 batters went to the plate. That went out. 13 is the number of half innings played by both teams. Total is 52. Back to the Mayan. When the Mayans say ton, and the Mayans speak 260, 260 is B-Z-O, bozo, because of how we reconnect the alphabet. When there's an empty space, you put your circle around it. And then whatever you put in the circle is the value of the space. The letter O. The black dot that pushes it through and drills, or for what the drill goes through, Raphael 7286. Have a great day. It's my birthday. I'm on fire. I don't have it now. I'm way out of it. I'm tired. I'm way out of it. I'll go smoke my joint later. Get on here. Any idea. Whatever you want. Ask me something about the world that you know I can figure out with a number. And don't ask me to read the lines on a tree, please, because anytime I count about tree, oh, 3, tree, 3, oh my God, the roots of life. So simple, they just seem to touch, and poetry comes right out of it. Because this world was built on music and poetry. Bang, bang, click, click, bang, bang, wah, wah, as the animals walked. That's all you heard is people building as Noah moved the animals onto the ship 2 by 2, taking them into the next world. But they never say that, but the numbers do. Because at 21, it's the end of 1 dice cube. That would be God's 7. And at 18, 6 is the end of the dice cube. Because 1 and 6, both ends, the 1st inning and the 6th inning. And 1 and 6 makes the 7th inning. For the one who went up first. But the one who went up first doesn't get to go last. Last licks. Following up behind somebody, last licks are good. First is good and best, but last is all the rest. Raphael 7286.